tasting Ben, all of Ben and Jerry's, all of Ben, all of Jerry's, all of Ben and Jerry's.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dopey Tastes Ben & Jerry's. My name is Dave. I'm with Howie. How are you, Howie?
I am well. How are you?
I'm thrilled to be here.
Got that right.
When Howie and I get together, we shoot for about 10 hours straight, and we always end with...
Shoot video.
Well, yeah, because you're shooting coke over there.
I might be.
Shooting meth, shooting 60 doses of LSD. We shoot video for around 10 hours, and we finish. It's our tradition to finish with the Ben & Jerry's tasting videos.
Exactly.
I live for the Ben & Jerry's.
Everybody knows.
Everyone knows that when we get together, we finish with the Ben & Jerry's tasting.
Oh, boy.
And I live for the Ben & Jerry's tasting. I think it is a noble pursuit, our mission to taste all the Ben & Jerry's flavors and eventually get to Burlington. Today, we are trying Ben & Jerry's Wake and No Bake Cookie Dough Core, which is, of course, if you're familiar...
Wait, hold the container up.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. Howie, I don't know if you're familiar with this. Dopey Nation, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. Are you familiar with the Ben & Jerry's Core thing?
The Ben & Jerry's Core.
The core thing that Ben & Jerry's is? Okay.
No.
I want to say in the past 10 years, Ben & Jerry's created a new style of ice cream, which is to put in the ice cream a core of something solid. They did it with, I know there's a peanut butter core. I think there's a caramel core. There's a fudge core.
Right.
And this one, there is a cookie dough core. Now,
okay. Hold on a second.
you don't pay.
You
Now
should
you're
have told
interested.
me that, because now I'm going to taste it and I have to guess what's in it. And
I just said
I
it's
won't say cookie dough.
It's called Wake and No Bake Cookie Dough Core.
I'll ignore that you say cookie dough. I didn't hear it.
My point is, you don't care that there's a core in any of these things. That doesn't interest you. That innovation in ice cream, the core.
What the hell does that mean, innovation in ice cream? Well, if I get a bite of the ice cream from the outside of the core and then I don't get what the core is, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
Say that again.
You mix. If I am tasting the ice cream, let's say you give me a scoop of the ice cream.
Without core.
Yeah, without
Then
core.
what's the point of having the core?
Right, then I don't even get the core.
So
Just
your
mix
point-
it in. Stop innovating.
Mix it in is your point.
Yeah.
I think that these pints are designed for people who eat the whole pint. So
Really?
you're not going to
It's like
miss
1,200 calories.
You're not going to miss the core. But I am a friend to you, and I'm going to make sure that you get the core
I
as
get
well.
some of the core.
You're going to get some core flavor. Oh my God, this core is fucking serious.
That's what she said.
You're going to get the whole core. How?
I don't want the whole core.
This is fucking... You're going to get the craziest fucking bite.
Is there any ice cream in there, or is it all core?
There's ice cream. There's ice cream and there's core. And it looks like your portion is really happening. You know what my daughter says when something is cool? She says bussing.
Bussing?
Like if she likes it, it's bussing. So that
Like bussing tables?
that portion I just gave you looked like a
Bussing?
very bussing portion.
Okay.
Now, this is our plan, Dopey Nation. Our new plan with this is we're going to try the ice cream,
Yeah.
and then Mr. Pallet over here, Howie Pallet Bucksbaum, is going to taste the ice cream and tell us what he detects in the ice cream, and then we're going to review together. And why don't you mute us while we eat so I don't have to feel badly about them hearing us smack our lips and stuff.
Okay, sure.
We can play some music while we eat.
You're muted.
You're not going to mute it?
No.
Or do you smack as much as I do, or am I the only
I
smacking
don't
one?
know. Pay attention. Let you go first. Good. Should I try it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no. You're into it? I'm getting a little bit of Play-Doh consistency.
Yeah. Ben & Jerry's, I hate to say this, there's a problem in the core.
Oh, that's the cookie dough.
It's the no-bake cookie dough. Do you know about no-bake cookie dough?
No bake, like it's raw cookie dough. Simulation of raw cookie dough.
It's cookie dough that I think doesn't have eggs.
That's what I just said.
You didn't say that.
Say it again, what I just said. What are you talking about? I said no bake cookie
Use it as a simulation. Da, 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 da. The point is that the cookie dough lacks the consistency of actual cookie dough because it doesn't have the eggs. You didn't say that.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay. And I mean, the ice cream is really happening because they have a vanilla in there. Let me have some more. Why don't we give your opinion? What's your opinion? The core is the worst part.
Fudge cookie dough? What am I tasting in there with the thing? There's something else going on there. Is it fudge cookie dough?
Hold on. I love vanilla ice cream. Do you like vanilla ice cream? Are you reading the ingredients? You fucking cheat. What are you reading?
I'm not reading the ingredients. I'm doing ASMR.
Oh.
What did you say? What is this chocolate thing?
Listen. You're supposed to guess what's in there.
All right, I'm going to guess. Well, I know cookie dough. But it's chocolate.
I think I missed out on most of the important parts of this flavor. Oh, this is very interesting.
I got the consistency of the cookie dough. The kind of sandpapery, gritty. It has the mouthfeel of Play-Doh, which I love.
Are you?
Huge Play-Doh eater.
Really?
No.
Do you like that?
Nope.
So you can't guess what's in there, is what you're saying.
There's chocolate chips in it.
There's not.
Yes, there are.
Oh, there's not.
I'm crunching on chocolate chips.
It's fudge chips. Anyway, okay, break it down. Chocolate chips, fine. Fudge chips.
Good.
Yes.
Then we got cookie dough, but it's chocolate cookie dough. No?
It's a no-bake cookie dough core. I'm going to read it to you.
Oh, God.
It was impossible to guess what's in here. Okay, so don't feel badly.
Mint chocolate chip?
There's no mint. There's no mint in there. Vanilla ice cream with peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter ice cream with fudge chips, a no-bake cookie dough core. You know, this was not my favorite flavor. All right, I'm going to read you the description. Now that we've corefully captured the no-bake cookie dough of your dreams in the middle of our fudge and cookie chunked peanut butter and vanilla ice creams, we bet you'll love how it tastes when you're awake. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get enough fudge chips. I didn't get enough peanut butter cookies, and the core isn't good enough. That's my takeaway. That's my negative take on this ice cream. What do you think?
It tasted like wet sandpaper.
Yeah.
I had the feeling of wet sandpaper.
Yeah.
I'm equally as offended by the aftertaste. An abrasive, solid.
Ben & Jerry's isn't going to have us with this kind of opinion.
Well, they have to know.
They have to know?
Someone's got to tell them.
All right.
Obviously, I have the experience to tell them.
You didn't know the difference between peanut butter ice cream and vanilla ice cream like one second ago.
If you told me this was Netflix and Chills or whatever the hell that other one was, I would say it's the same thing.
So at the end of it, the answer is you don't know the difference between ice cream flavors. After you give your review.
Not only do I not know the difference.
You don't care.
But I both disliked and liked this the same as the other one. Because I like the flavors, but there is... you do pay the price after you eat it. You
find that peanut butter ice cream has a constricting return on your throat.
Yeah, it's like a great... It feels right now as if I've been screaming at the top of my lungs.
I don't have that feeling. I mean, if we're going to be doing a quick comparison between Wake and No Bake Cookie Dough Core and Netflix and Chilled, and there are a lot of similarities between the two, I'm all about Netflix and Chilled because I like the real high-end salt in the pretzel. And I really don't like the cookie dough core. Huh?
What is a high-end salt?
Did you just call me a slut?
No, I said, what is a high-end salt?
There's high salt in the other one, and there's not in this one. But really, this one disappoints me because the cookie dough is not, I don't know, it doesn't taste good enough, the cookie dough. I mean, Howie has more colorful thoughts, like wet paper towel, Play-Doh mouthfeel. I think that's the title of the episode. But for me, it's not good enough, and that depresses me. Ben & Jerry, I think you got to remove this from your core collection. Netflix and Chilled was solid. If this is 105, what's our scale for this one?
I don't know.
6?
This one is
best out of 6?
1 out of 1.1.
You give it 1 out of 1.1?
No, that would be great, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know the scale that I would
Let's
rate
say,
it on.
well, we'll do it on a scale from 0 to 1.1. What do you give it?
0 to 1.1.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it in the middle. You know,
What do you give it?
so 0.55.
Yeah, I'll give it a 0.6 because the vanilla ice cream is delicious, and at the core of it, you can't really make something like this that isn't good. It's just not great. You know,
I just don't get the core idea.
the core idea is a great idea.
For what? Give me an example.
Fudge.
But why in the core? What if I only get ice cream then, and I want the fudge, but I didn't get any fudge?
Because
you're saying it's designed for one person.
The opposite is also true. Let's say you do a fudge swirl. You're like, I never got enough fudge. I've only gotten a little taste of the fudge. With the fudge core, you can get as much fudge as you want, and then you
control the fudge.
You control the fudge.
What's the serving size on one of these containers?
3. What?
3 people are supposed to eat that?
What? What's your point? You sometimes make statements. I have no idea what your point is.
If you had 3 people,
yes.
If you're eating it by yourself, obviously you're going to get the core.
You're saying that there's not enough core to go around for 3 people.
I don't know that there is.
You don't even know how much core is in there at all.
Well, I would assume it's the whole core.
It's not. That's why you're right. Me and Nora eat this stuff, and she always takes. Nora and I eat this stuff, and she always takes the first thing because she wants the.
She gets the core.
The core of the core.
So core is the new thing. Every flavor is not going to have a core in it.
There's a core collection within the Ben and Jerry's experience. This is one of those.
They're really reaching.
It's an innovation.
It's not an innovation.
They're not going to have us in Burlington if you act like this. We might have to switch. We might have to switch to Haagen-Dazs if our next flavor is like this. But Ben and Jerry's, we support you. Dopey Nation, we support you. Please like, subscribe. Give us your opinion of the Wake and No Bake. I'll give it a 0.6 out of 1.1. Howie, thank you for your expertise.
Of course.
You really took it to the mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Where did you learn the phrase mouthfeel from?
I don't know. I watch cooking shows, and that's
mouthfeel.
Talk about mouthfeel, yeah.
Thank you. Stay strong, Dopey Nation. Fucking toodles for Chris.
Nobody, I'm face down on the floor. Nobody, please sir, can I have some more? Nobody.